All right, this is the MasterCraft X25, and so what we did with this boat was really quite remarkable because we did this in the midst of a huge industry downturn, obviously. So we recognized that we had a niche to fill in this size range, and so we took kind of the greatest hits of all the boats that are kind of in this size range. First off, we started with the hull from the CSX 220, and this hull received a great following among the wakeboard crew because it made a tremendous wakeboard wake. It also surfs fantastically. But we took the hull and we said we need to make the boat more relevant to a bigger slice of the market. So what we did was we took aspects of the deck from some of our recent greatest hits. So we'll start up in the bow. You'll notice that the bow itself really comes from the X35, but we added the armrest that we put in the X55 because that feature had really been enjoyed by a lot of different people. We did gull wing seats up here like we have in our X45 for ease of access to storage and all of that. Of course, we still have the same ladder and locker area from the X-Star, but the cockpit itself was really patterned after the X14V, which was really a ski boat, a V-drive ski boat, and we took it and made it so that it was obviously very functional, but with a lot of storage. Alright, so we're in the cockpit of the boat. Like I said, this was based on the X14V. We have a ton of storage, and by putting the storage on these gas shocks over here, because we don't close out the floor, our floor is actually a part of our deck, we get a lot more storage for the same size of linear length. But even right here beside you, we have a cooler with its own obviously built-in cooler. It's back behind the driver. It's a better, more convenient place because these seating surfaces get utilized first, and behind the driver is the last place. So we thought, hey, let's move the cooler back over here where people can get to it. So what you're looking at is the instrument panel assembly of the X25. Here to the driver's right are obviously the throttle controls, the ballast empty and fills, and all of this information is integrated into this 6-inch display here. We call it the big instrument gauge. Okay. Another feature we've added this year are surf tabs. So we have I call it the rock and roll surf tabs. You can either go left, this rolls the boat to the left. You go right, that rolls the boat to the right. Of course, if you want bow down, hit that. Bow up, hit that. But we have the tabs on the back of the boat that actually shape and elongate the wake itself for different types of surfing. Obviously, a big deal for us this year is this big gauge. It has a lot of information. It's really pretty intuitive. It'll go back to whenever you hit a button. These boats also have navigation on them as well. But whenever you hit a hard switch, it will switch over here. It has a lot of intuitiveness to it. But obviously, as with any MasterCraft, if it shines and glitters, it's real metal. We don't mess around with all of that. But we're real happy with the way this boat turned out. Okay. So the last thing I want to leave you with, obviously back here on the motor box, is we have a convertible seats so that you can hang out here with your kids. We've even got cup holders right here to make it really comfortable. You can lean back and relax and just hang out with your family. So just adding a lot more comfort to a boat that really performs like it should.